too late now.
No, you go get them.
Far too late now.
It's
No,
fine.
it's too
Go
late.
on.
We're live. We're live. No.
I know, but you
Really?
can go get them. It's fine. It's
All
like
right. You know
what?
what?
Have
I'm
you
gonna
lost
try
them?
and do. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 148 of Read This Way, your news and reviews for manga. Yeah,
And other things.
yeah, mostly the former, but we do talk about other things. Can you believe it's been 148 episodes? It's crazy.
I can.
148 weeks minimum.
Minimum, because we had that little break in the middle.
You did. So I've got a bunch of news lined up for the last week where we didn't talk about anything because it was a bit light on news.
And now there's heaps of news.
I mean, it's still not a great deal, but
I know,
there's
but it's a bit.
I've got some covers and stuff to show off, so yeah, there's some things. How are you going with Dungeon Crawler Carl? It's not even remotely similar, but I mean it's kind of adjacent in pop culture-ness.
Yeah, look, I think he has probably pulled a few twists and turns from classic anime. Like there's no rules to the series. It's not classic literature or structured storytelling. It is almost like he just sits down and goes, "Okay, I'm there," and then just types out that while he's there. He is Carl. Carl's the self-insert for him, and this is what he would do in this situation. Is how I'm thinking. So he's basically taken himself out of the meta and sat inside the character and just gone with it. I really like the direction it's gone.
I feel like book 5 is where it like I really enjoyed books 1 through 4, but book 5 is where it really gets its meat and potatoes.
Well, 4 was where he started to take on the almost at any cost persona. Like he was a little bit cautious in the previous volumes, and then once he hit 4, it's almost we're just going to destroy everything. This is the plan. We are 100% just ruining everything we can. Everything we touch is going to be destroyed, and there is going to be no remorse. And he's given up on any possible, like, he's dropped humanity as a concept.
Yeah, well, forced to, really.
Yeah, that's right. He's in a situation where they're essentially treated like cattle. So, you know, if that's going to be the case, then what do you think
Animal
humans do when
Farm.
they're what happens to humans when you put them in a corner and you don't give them an option? They do stupid, very dangerous shit and end up causing trouble for absolutely everyone. So this is what's happened.
What's that?
Like,
you've taken away my hope. You
think I had that? I mean, surely enough they've come across stuff like this.
One of the lines in like book 5 is like it was going to hurt them more. So for those that are so obsessed with money, where else better to hit them where it hurts than for those. It was something along the lines of that, but also like talking about for those that like disregard lives, taking their lives was meaningless. Hitting them in their financial pockets was going to hurt them much more.
Yeah,
something along those lines in the cookbook, and talking about taking down the Nagas.
Yeah, it's the cookbook's been really good actually because it gives you insight into all the different crawls that have happened.
It's
And the changes that have happened and the possible outcomes that will happen. It's
So
an interesting tool.
there's so many different tone shifts in the books as well. Like you've got the crawl, then you've got the talk show elements, then you've got the previous crawls, which are sometimes drastically different in tone again. Um, and then you have like the bits of the crawl that don't involve blowing shit up and is just like raw character moments.
Emotion.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's a really fascinating mix of all sorts of things. And I think it's just touching on so many different topics and so many different feelings that it's gathering a fandom much bigger than he was anticipating.
Yeah. Well, he was also writing, like publishing slash writing it chapter by chapter and putting it on like Wattpad or whatever platform it was for like
Yeah,
3 books.
some small writing platform somewhere. Until someone thought it was a good idea to publish it.
Yeah, Ace Books were like, ooh, this has got a big traction already. Time to pick this up.
And that pisses me off a little bit too. The fact that they would ignore it 3 books deep until it had enough fandom. Oh, welcome to, you know.
What's that? You've done all the work for us?
Yeah, exactly. Which they had. You know, he put his heart and soul into it on so many levels, and you can feel it in the first 3 books. You can feel that there's a lot of love and heart and soul. And it's almost like that switch of dealing with those hateful consumeristic assholes that consist of, I imagine, the publishing industry, that made the, because there was a little bit of a tone shift. Like it had that element to it. Like it's a game show. People are using it to make money.
Yeah.
And that was an overbearing arc to it. But in book 4, it hits real hard into that concept. And then 5 is just driving even further into, you know, poking holes in their economy and their systems and their balances and trying to reach out beyond just the dungeon itself.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like the amount of effect he's having outside of the dungeon is interesting. And I'd really like to know what Donut's doing with the
Viva la Revolution, Carl.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love the way, I love the fact that it's first person. You see everything through Carl's eyes. So you have no idea what any of the other characters are doing. Even the very
Unless, of
character
course, yeah, you do a perspective shift, which doesn't happen often.
It never happens.
It's no, well, I mean, you get
It
perspective
only
shifts
happens when he's in the room.
Cookbooks, and very minorly, like in the epilogues.
Yeah.
I would say it's like
But it is.
85 to 90% Carl's POV throughout the entire series, but there is
Yeah.
like maybe like 10%.
But it's good. And there's so little explained as well. There's a lot of events where you just don't know what actually happened in certain situations, and you're just catching up with what may or may not have happened. And when he's interacting with other characters and he's really tired, you don't get the full story of what happened because he was tired. And you don't get all the information because he's not getting all the information. It's really smart in the way it handles those sort of plot points. And sort of scoots around them a bit by using that mechanism.
He initially published it through Royal Road, and then Amazon for its ebook, and then that continued for 4 years. Print rights
Wow.
for the series were picked up in 2024 by Penguin Random House, which released the first volume through Ace Books mid 2024. So it was like, yeah, about 4 years. So the books have really only been published for the last 2.5 years.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
Because it's not just that. He's published other things in that time as well. He's done a
Just
couple of other
Operation
books.
Bounce House, I think.
He's about to release another one too.
Is he?
Which, yeah, he's got another one coming out soon, which is apparently a cozy story about an animal farm.
Sure it is. Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
book
yeah,
7 came
no.
out in 2024, and then book 8 came out 2026. But before that, it was like 2020, 21, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24.
He's got all those book tours to do now. Doesn't have time.
Wow. He
On
also
top of
did
that, he's got to hang
Operation
out with
House
Jeff
House.
Hayes all the
Yeah.
time. Honestly,
There's only 2 books
like
left. I'm not ready.
I don't know if I would enjoy this anywhere as much as I do without Jeff Hayes involved.
Yeah.
His performance on this book has been absolutely astounding. Like the amount of times that I have to stop and check myself and go, that's one guy. Remember? That's one guy
Yeah.
doing all of that.
Occasionally there'll be like
It's,
one other
yeah,
person
there'll be
coming in to do a
you'll have
single
one or maybe
voice.
two. Yeah. One in particular, and that's it. And it's just it's brilliant. He's brilliant. And I would really love if he hit the anime circuit and did some voice work there as well. That'd be really cool. Do you know what'd be really cool actually? Is if they got some of these studios that do audiobooks to start doing voiceover work for dubs.
Yeah.
Like the resources there now. There's so many of these studios out there. Why are they not utilizing them? It's clear nobody's going to put AI voices into audiobooks because it doesn't work. They won't sell. People won't listen to them.
I mean, shit.
So,
Jeff Hayes, in and of himself, has like ruined careers just by his sheer prowess, and he's like making everyone else look bad.
his range is just like there's got to be one,
his level.
right? There's got to be one that sets the standard, and that standard's got to be unreachable, right? So it's got to be a standard that is well above what everybody else is capable of doing, because becomes the bar. And if you don't have that high bar, then nobody else is stretching and reaching for it. If everybody's on a low bar, you get nothing but mediocrity. You need that high bar in order for people to reach for it. This does not work economically. Only on hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do not need billionaires. We do not need millionaires. That's not a bar.
Dude, it's so good. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. And who's your favorite character, and why is it Samantha?
Well,
she's up there, right?
She's up there because of her gremlin tactics. I love a good gremlin character.
Yeah.
I really do. As far as favorite character goes, I don't know. Even though he's been put on the back burner a lot at the moment, I really do like Mordecai as a character.
Yeah.
Because you know, there's a massive backstory just sitting there waiting to be told, and I feel like you're never going to hear it. But it sits there and lingers, and it kind of overhangs everything else that's happening.
I mean, I think there's still a whole lot that we don't know.
No, that's what I mean. That I hope he doesn't say a single word about it. I hope he leaves it completely empty, because if he ever does a prequel with Mordecai, I don't want to know anything.
Yeah.
I want to hear
Like, we know
all his
bits and
events
pieces,
for the
but
first
yeah.
time. Yeah, like even when they, you have characters drive in to try and find the answers, they just scooch past it and they're just like, maybe next time.
Oh, that's the other thing I meant to mention. So with the book releases, Ace Publishing basically were like, "Hey, give us something, give us something extra." So the physical print books have like an extra chapter in the back of the book called "Backstage at the Pineapple Cabaret,"
Yeah.
which I haven't read any of yet. So they're not in the audiobooks at all. They're only in the physical print media. But after book 8, it's going to be very prevalent that it's going to be important, and he's planning on publishing it as a novella after the case. Like pretty much when book 10 drops, the novella will also drop.
Oh, okay.
I kind of hope that they also have Jeff get on that ASAP.
Yeah. I hope he plays Mordecai in the live action.
I hope he plays everybody in the live.
Yeah, look, as fun as that would be, he needs to be there for Donut and Mordecai, which are two characters that are going to have to be CG or puppetry in some way, because there's no
Dude
other
in the
way to do
suit.
them. Yeah. The
The first
Mordecai
couple you can
character
do it.
could be dude in a suit, which is fine, but he needs to voice the character.
Yeah.
I
It also
I
makes me
can't.
so sad that like Samantha only comes into it in like book 4.
I look. I don't know,
And then
man.
even then she's only really book 5.
She's only really utilized in book 5, um, and I feel like she was introduced to be the new sidekick almost to cater to Carl's craziness that he's starting to head into, where Donut can't lean into that craziness as much as he does, whereas she
She's the
can.
voice of reason.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't have her going crazy like him. You have to have a secondary crazy sidekick to
It's
carry it over.
also insane how well he does the heartfelt emotional moments in a series that is so absurd, both in its plot setting and humor.
Yeah, it's the humor. So the humor is a bit of an odd thing, isn't it? Because you find yourself laughing, but in the same way he does. That crazy, maniacal, this is ridiculous, this is insane. That's the only reason I'm laughing at this. Not because it's funny, because if I don't laugh and I take it seriously, it's just sad.
Sometimes it's really funny. Sometimes
Oh,
it's
there's
that. Yeah.
moments, like there's humor moments, don't get me wrong, but the vast majority of the humor comes from a much darker element, and
Yeah.
it stems from that sense of craziness that he has, and that the world has become, and his reality has become. Like there's that swing and switch between the dungeon and the convention and the interviews and all that sort of stuff, and all this NPC shenanigan that's happening. It's like it's giving me whiplash, flicking backwards and forwards, trying to keep up with everything, and
then fucking legal proceedings in this book?
that too. Oh, actually, no. Look, oh no. With Quasar's introduction, I might have to reassess my favorite character.
Yeah. Okay, so his favorite character next to Samantha is Quasar. And he wants to write a book that's basically like based off him after this, whether or not it's going to be Quasar or just like a legal drama.
A legal drama with Quasar. Hell yeah.
I would love like to have like full Quasar spin-off. It'd be so nice.
He's just, his language and his tone and his mentality is infectious. He's an infectious character. He grabs you and makes you want to listen to more of him.
What was my favorite? Like one of the lines that he starts off with was like, "Listen up, kid. Your ball's deep in the wrong hole, and mum is pulling into the driveway. You get me?" What?
His analogies are just way off.
I was like, what do you mean, what? Carla? That was pretty apt. I reckon that was very succinct.
He's a really fun character. Also another gremlin in his own right.
Yeah. He does gremlin characters very well. I mean, the AI's got...
I wonder why. Have you seen the man?
Well.
Yeah. From a picture, you can go, that guy's a gremlin. Good. I've been really enjoying this fifth book. It's taken a big turn on the plot.
I'm skeptically hopeful for the live action, but I don't have high hopes. But I want them to prove me wrong.
I have a lot of faith in Seth MacFarlane.
Okay, so the reason I don't have a lot of faith in this project, the only reason is because they canceled Ted because it was too costly to make, and the main cost was Ted himself.
Yeah,
which there's gonna need to be
no. You cannot compare the two. You can't.
You reckon?
There's no way. Who have you talked to that has watched Ted?
I mean,
have you watched Ted?
Not entire episodes, no.
The fan base is minuscule compared to what DCC is. Yeah. Okay, so when you think about
the return on investment,
the fact is they've cancelled that show because nobody's watching it. They've said it's too expensive to make. That was their words, official words. But I can guarantee you, there's just not enough people watching it.
Yeah,
that was a fun movie. The first one was a fun movie. I'm don't think
they actually had
really needed
a second movie
more.
And then a TV series.
Yeah, just clutching at straws. I think they just were looking for a way to work with a property. You know them, they're IPs, they're IP people, and if it's not an IP, they don't want to know about it. So that's just what they did. And with DCC, they've got a very, very, not just a little bit popular, like massive millions of people reading this thing and being hopeful for the live action. And if they can hit the mark, even with the first episode, as long as they don't screw it up, they're going to be fine. And I think if they put the amount of effort that they've put into Ted, from what I've seen of Ted, the production quality is good. You know,
I
it
mean,
looks
the clips that
high
I've
quality.
seen make me want to watch it. Like it looks
Mm.
like a fun show.
And
But also it's on fucking
his
Peacock. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
helpful either.
No. And his Star Trek series as well. Was it?
I can
Shit,
never
okay.
remember what it's called.
Okay, never. I don't know if you've never watched it. It is a fantastic series. It tackles a lot of topics, and with production value through the roof. It's a very, very high quality production. So I do not doubt he can pull this off. And with
The
a
Orville.
the Orville, the with a property like this, I think it's gonna hit. I think the thing that they're going to have to capture though is the fact that it is first person. They're going to have Carl in the frame all the time. And it's going to have to be written in a particular way so it doesn't give away too much and they don't deter off into other people's tangents. They need to keep on track. This is going to be the hard part.
I kind of hope that what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, that's right. I kind of hope that they do a mix between CG and physical. What do they fucking call it again?
I think there's a lot of people
Practical effects.
Practical effects, yeah. There will be a lot of people on board with that. And if they get the right group on board, they could definitely hammer this home. And Muppets guys are probably going to be involved. I can almost guarantee you that. Jim Henson studio, I feel like they're going to be there. They've got to be there. They've got to be on this project. If anybody else does that, I feel like it's not going to come through properly. Unless they pick Weta, but they can't afford Weta, so they just need to, you know.
I think we're like still insanely early on in production. Like I don't think there's much info out at all.
No, there won't be. They're just in write-in phase at the moment, I'd say, and cast-in and all the other stuff. Good luck on casting.
Jesus.
Holy hell!
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know who you see when you see Carl, but I'm having trouble like pinpointing any actor in my head that would play him.
All right, hear me out. What if we went with one of Patrick Warburton's kids?
That'd be fantastic, but holy shit, you actually have to be an actor.
Yes. I don't think any of them are.
No, some of them do a little bit of voice work, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of them are actors, which is a shame because that would be full circle, you know, right? Shenanigans happening right there. But that would be
just of appearance.
Accidental full circle. Like the whole reason he did the Warburton voice is because he couldn't come up with anything else that worked.
Just off appearance, I reckon this one here.
That guy, that Carl.
I think that's Talon.
He's Carl shaped. Why is he so big?
I mean, look at his dad.
No, he's like twice the size of his dad.
Yeah, I know. Have you seen there's a few videos floating
like
around?
Freaking John Travolta on steroids.
All of them doing their best Gronk impersonation.
Yeah, it's good fun. They should all be doing their tick impersonations.
Honestly, don't know who the hell is going to have to fill the Carl shoes.
They'll find someone. Hopefully they pick an absolute nobody who is just looking to make a name for themselves. Because you know they're going to put in 100%. is the thing. If you put a well-known actor in there,
Oh, actually, Talon and Gabriel both work as actors and voice actors. So,
put him in there. Put him in there,
and then
please.
you can just get Patrick to come in and do the dad if you get that
It's
far along.
perfect. It's perfect. How old is he though?
Talon, Talon Warburton. Let's see. I reckon he'd probably be in his
His
early
30s,
30s.
mid
Which I
30s.
mean, you can fudge. Yeah, he's 33.
Oh, there you go.
Because Carl's meant to be 27 in book one, so like it's close enough.
Get away with it. There's not a lot of difference between late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, that's right. That would be really funny though. Holy shit, he's nearly 2 meters tall. Holy crap.
Yeah, I told you he's massive. Like Patrick Warburton's big. He's a tall guy already, and then to have his son like almost half a foot above him is just huge.
I wonder if we have a height for Carl. It's about the right height. Carl's 6'3", 190 centimeters.
Yeah, I think maybe we've accidentally cast the correct guy, and they're going to announce it, and we've already called it.
Yeah,
It'd be so good. Like everybody would be very excited for that. I think
it would be the meme where they're all like sitting back and then they announce it and everyone's like, yeah. All right. This has been one of the longest cold opens I think that we've done, just waxing lyrical about Dungeon Crawler Carl. Again, you should listen to it. I would say read it, but it really, really does heighten it to like exceptional levels with Jeff Hayes.
it's a whole other experience.
I also just really like the way that they do the sound production on certain things, like the distinct beeps and boops when they're doing like the voice chat. There's like a bit of reverb.
I don't
just
think
the real.
if I was reading, if everything was in caps, it wouldn't come across as yelling in my head. And the fact that every time Donut in chat is yelling is just so good.
Yeah.
Because you know she's in chat if she's yelling. It's like a really handy sort of indicator to know that she's in chat.
Yeah, but you also do get the beep beep beep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Plus, there's always the reverb when they're in chat. I don't know if you've
I've
noticed, because it's
noticed
very
that.
subtle.
When I'm in my car, I don't hear it because of road noise. But when I'm out walking the dog, I can hear it, and sometimes I'm like, "What's happening there?" I just I'm not used to that. It's a weird sound. But yeah, you get a little, and it's just a really tiny, subtle reverb, like they're talking down a tunnel.
Soundbooth Theatre do a very good job. I haven't listened to any of their other books. That they've got a shitload on there. But the work that they've done on Carl, if that's anything to go by,
Surely enough,
fantastic.
yeah, it's got to be astounding work.
Plus, it's Jeff's company, as far as I'm aware. So
got sick of everybody else producing junk.
I do think that Audible was a big point of contention. And they've also got like a full cast called the Audio Immersion Tunnel, where they have like a bunch of like all of the staff that they've got on the books, all the other narrators and stuff come in to voice different characters. And that's kind of done as like an episodic podcast type reading. And so they've only done, I think they're almost finished book 3, the Iron Tangle.
Ah, yeah, so they're okay. I'd be curious to listen to what that sounds like.
Dude, I'd be super down to do the like a second
the third
read through.
listen. The third listen.
Third listen for me, yes. I don't know if I want to wait until they've got a few more banked up.
Well, by the time we get up to book 8, surely enough they'll have a few banked.
More than likely. They're pumping it out pretty quickly.
Which is good, because after we've finished this book, which is actually kind of long for a Carl book.
Oh yeah, they start getting pretty chunky.
Yeah.
Going forward.
We're back to Mistborn though, which means that they'll have time.
Which they shrink down in Era 2.
They get smaller.
They get smaller.
What? That's so unlike him.
I know. Era 2, there's 4 books instead of the 3, but they're all significantly shorter.
Okay.
By like 10 hours almost.
So all 4 books are just one book for him normally.
It is just bigger than the first Stormlight Archive, all 4 books.
Yeah. It sounds right.
Just.
Yeah.
Just.
By 10 minutes.
It's like 6 hours. It's fucking nothing.
Yeah. It's so dumb. Those Stormlight books are just out. They do my head in, I tell you.
I don't know what it is. I love being able to just like fucking sink a couple of weeks. Actually, I did 51 hours in a week when the book 5 came out. I was going to say like settle into a world for like a few weeks, but yeah, no, book 5 I did in a week, which was pretty disgusting.
That is disgusting. So much.
It was 51 hours. It was every waking moment that I was just in Stormlight. So good. Oh.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I also did like all of the Wheel of Time. So it
yeah. There's a lot of hours involved.
So many.
When it comes to high fantasy.
I do love that shit. All right. Do you want to time me, see if I can go get my glasses before the OP finishes? I literally have 18 seconds.
18 seconds? You better go.
Yeah. I know. Hang on. Trying to remember. Is it this one? That'll do. Nailed that shit.
Whoa. They must have been far away.
They were on the other side of the house.
Now, I'm going to say that's not that far.
Well, you know where I record.
Yeah. Like, I reckon I could take like 6 steps and be on the other side of the house.
Yeah, but that's cheating because you're like double my size. Nah, they're in the kitchen. But I had to like rummage through my bag real quick and like, there they are, got him. All right.
Let's get to it
for the Dungeon Crawler Carl section. If you're here for the manga and anime, I'm sorry. You'll love Dungeon Crawler Carl. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's definitely a flavor that any isekai fan would enjoy,
Correct me if I'm
or
wrong,
just fan in general.
but it really does give like I've crafted a D&D campaign, but I've got no friends, so this is it playing out. And
That's where all fantasy starts.
but
And the
I think
friend,
the RPG side of it makes it really feel like it's just some dude's D&D campaign.
the RPG side of it really feels like he did watch Sword Art Online and just went, I can do that.
Oh, actually, speaking of, did you know that they've released Ironclad? Wait, what the fuck's it called?
Ironclad.
The new there's yeah,
Yeah, the new game.
yeah.
Yeah, it's an open world RPG.
Have you heard anything about it? Is it any good?
I've heard it's actually pretty reasonable if you're into that kind of game. It's a
Um,
pretty typical. From the looks of it, it looks like another straight out of China open world RPG freebie job, which isn't a bad thing. Like those games are built really well and they look amazing. They're just not my flavor of game.
I feel like it's about 10 years too late.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Or 10 years too early. We don't have full
Yeah,
dive technology yet.
they
Sword
can't
Art
work it out.
Online
They've tried.
was
They're
like
trying.
its height was like 10 years ago.
Hmm. Like IBM have been trying for about 5 years now.
It's mixed reviews on Steam.
Hmm.
53% are positive. Oof.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
No, it's mixed.
That's bad. If you hit that point, if you hit the mixed point, nobody touches your game. I'm not
Limited
gonna buy a
scope.
game that has mixed reviews.
Well, it's free, so
Ah, yeah, okay. See, I
is it
was right
free?
on track with the whole. I didn't think it was, but
Oh no, it's not. It's definitely not. It's $120.
nah, yeah, the people are rightfully angry.
Why
It should have been a free game.
did I think it was free?
'Cause it
Limited
looks
scope,
like a free
repetitive loop,
game.
value, and performance. Critics note it feels overpriced for a AA experience alongside occasional bugs and a silent protagonist.
You.
Yeah, it's a silent protagonist because it's a self-insert. It's always been a self-insert.
I know, but how can you self-insert to a game like that? Because it clearly doesn't have the flexibility required to self-insert.
Um,
Yeah, self-insert yourself into this character that is on railroad tracks.
well, yeah. It's not even on Game Pass. I thought it was.
Not even Microsoft wants it.
Yeah, straight up $110.
People are buying it too. That's crazy. 120.
Yeah. Well, it's 110 Australian. I was looking at the digital deluxe,
That
which
is
would be even more
absolutely
for us.
insane. That is
Yeah,
insane.
dude. Uh, Gaming is a fucking luxury now.
No, it's not.
If you're playing on console and buying AAA release games, yeah, it is.
I think this is the issue.
It's
I never buy
expensive.
AAA games anymore.
Yeah. Look, it might be a hot take, but I don't care about GTA 6 coming out.
I don't give a shit. I'm not going to play it.
The biggest thing for me that I find insane is that there's been no fucking gameplay revealed, and everyone has gone absolutely insane. Like,
Yeah.
the pre-orders alone are bonkers.
I can't afford to play it. Even if I wanted to play it, I can't
That
afford to
too.
play it. Because not
I
only
can't
would I need to
justify
buy
it.
the game, I would have to buy a new hard drive and I'd have to buy a new graphics card. And those two things are too freaking expensive right now.
Well, you'd also have to buy a console because it's not coming out on PC.
Well, good luck to them because their sales just dropped dramatically.
It will eventually come out on PC, but it'll probably be like 2 years. And no, everyone's gonna buy a PS5. And they're not putting it
Cool.
on disc, so there's that too.
So you need
So
to
much
buy
wrong.
a 3 terabyte PS5 that doesn't exist.
No. You can just rent the servers
Yeah,
from
fuck, I
Rockstar.
hate that.
Take
Oh my
two.
god, when they announced that, I almost vomited. Why would you want to even touch a game like that? That is just
I
toxic
don't
through and through.
I don't like the way that we're heading with multinational corporations clamping down on ownership on gaming. It's
I
gross.
feel like everybody needs to stop buying AAA titles.
Yeah, but they won't. The FOMO is too real. They won't. This will be the
But it's
big pushing
not.
point, whether or not it will happen. But I can guarantee you that GTA 6 is too big that people will not want to miss out on this, and they will forego any whinging that they've done online and just go, "Nah, I'll just buy it."
You know what? That's their problem, I guess. But I won't be
But
experiencing that.
I feel like the issue will then perpetuate to the rest of the industry. I mean, shit, Sony then, not long after GTA 6 said that they were going digital only, they were like, so are we, lol. Even though we don't have the infrastructure to support that. And we've shown you that multiple times over the last 10 years.
I am still happy just playing indie. I don't.
Yeah.
I can't
Look,
remember the last time I bought a big title from a big brand.
I really don't like what Sony's doing. I disliked what Nintendo has done with their game key cards, but at least you can still lend that to a friend. At least you can still trade that in. At least you can still resale that. Sony is just cutting you off at the knees. And
Completely.
yeah.
Surely enough, this is the time for a new console.
I don't know if anything can compete. I mean, I was kind of hoping that the Steam box was going to be able
Everybody's
to,
got a
but
Steam box already. Anybody who uses Steam already has a Steam box.
I know.
The Steam Deck worked because it was something we don't have.
Yeah.
You know, it's a portable gaming device. The Steam Cube, Steam Box, whatever, it doesn't work. It
Yeah, I
doesn't
forgot
work
what it's
because
called.
everybody's already got one.
It's also the
Right?
price and like what it's capable of is not.
It's timing. Just timing.
Yeah.
It was planned to come out earlier, and it didn't come out earlier because the price of all the RAM went up because of all the AI junk. It's just
Well, yes, but not only the AI junk, it's also Samsung and that other company who I can't remember hiking up their prices because they're being sued about this at the moment. So, yes, AI supply, but mostly fucking multi-billion-dollar companies being like, we can wring more money out of people because fuck them.
exactly. It's a vital component to your computer. We can charge what we want.
We will get sued, cost us a couple of $1 million, but we've made billions, so that's just the cost of operating.
Yeah. And they'll write it off on tax and make more money. I love corporate. They're so cool. Okay.
Who's the other company though?
Let's talk about corporate evil people and more talk about comics.
Yeah, let's do that. Kagurabachi will officially resume serialization next week. So that time down did not last for very long.
Dude needs more of a break.
He does.
He's been going hard. He's been going hard for a while.
Yeah.
Like his stuff doesn't look quite as rough as Sakamoto, but he's getting there.
Yeah, actually, that last chapter still looked a bit rough, right?
I
not as bad as it has, but
I honestly think it's just he got lazy. I that's what I feel like inside. He wasn't like feeling ill or anything like that. I think he just got lazy and just went, I'm almost done. I could do with a few days off. And he's just taken a couple of days off and just rushed the job. Like the printed version is going to be perfect.
I was about to say we can fix it in post.
yeah, which is what they do. So I'm actually not too concerned about his health. I think he's just winding down because it's the end.
Yeah.
Like I reckon we've got another 10, 15 chapters maximum.
Oh, if that.
And
then it's Nagamura days.
Which I'm cool with. I like Nagamura. He's a cool character.
Nagamura is going to live as Sakamoto.
Oh, that would be so sad.
Mm-hmm.
How sad would that be? Just to make his daughter happy.
Yeah.
Just to keep the dream alive, he pretends to be Sakamoto. Oh, that would be devastating and break my heart.
I kind of want it, but I also really don't.
I don't. I really don't want that. Please. No, I don't want you to be edgy and do something different. I just want you to keep in line with the rest of it, please.
Like, yeah, no. But it would be cool.
I hate that you planted that seed in my head.
Look, it's not just me that's saying it. If you look at the comment section on the last, 3 chapters, pretty much as soon as What's-Her-Face made her prediction, yeah. And then Nagamura showing up and then Naruto, dropping.
Characters die and then come back. They get through the loop by saying that he physically dies. He dies, but then they resurrect him. They just pull him back from the brink of death. Yeah.
Pure spite.
The bump. Yeah. Spite? No, maybe not. Sakamoto's not about spite.
Yeah.
It's all about living the dream. It's always been about living the dream.
I don't know what that is.
I think that's what's resonated with me about that series is the fact that it's just about Sakamoto wanting to just be happy. And what he actually has to go through in order to get that is kind of devastating in one regard. Like he's had to shake so many shadows and try and get past so many concepts of what was happening.
The fucking audacity. The absolute audacity. I just was thinking about how did this all start? Why did he get dragged back in? And it was all because of X Slur. Whatever his actual name is. And now flash forward to what he's saying to Sakamoto in the current chapters. It's bro, if you didn't want him to be a part of this, why did you bring him back in?
But it wasn't him.
Oh, bullshit.
It was Akira, right?
It was echoes of his own deluded psychosis.
Yeah, but his psychosis is a mirror of that character. So he internally gaslit himself into thinking that she
Yes.
wanted him to be involved. So
I think it was
inside, his character says
he wants
he doesn't
Sakamoto
want
to
him there.
stop him.
Yeah. Yes,
Subconsciously, he
that's what
wants
this is.
Sakamoto to stop him. Yeah.
It's an excuse. It's an excuse. And it is, yeah, is what it is. I kind of hope that
Okay.
he does. I hope he does die though. I don't think X needs to survive.
Interesting. So Ali, the music group, well, it's not a group anymore, it's a solo project. Do you know the story behind that? Hang on, let me explain who they are first. I'll work. They're the band that did the opening for Beastars, Wild Side, and the ending for JJK, that was really big. I can't remember what that one's called though.
Okay, musicians.
They did the ending for JJK, Lost in Paradise. Was like the
Yeah.
first ending song, I think. Yeah. So they like fucking skyrocketed in popularity immediately because of those two properties. They were funk, hip hop, R&B fusion. There was like 12 members.
Wow.
So they had that like big band jazz sort of kick.
Yeah.
Hang on. Actually, maybe I overshot a little bit. Maybe it was only 7.
7's still a lot. That's a pretty
7 is
decent
still a
band.
lot. And they were all mixed like Hafus, so they all had mixed Japanese blood, and that was kind of part of their musical identity, because they wanted to like it was like fully multinational, so it was they were bringing elements from all of the heritage and stuff to their music, and they named themselves Ali after the passing of Muhammad Ali, and acronite made an acronym. I don't know if that's a word. The name to Alien Liberty International. Because they all saw themselves as alien in Japan. It was meant to be like a whole sort of statement. Everything fell to shit though, because
they couldn't get along.
No, the drummer did fucking fraud
Everyone
and extortion.
All the best extortions.
Where is it? Yeah,
look,
fraud.
It sounds bad, but it might not have been bad.
Oh no, he was scamming like elderly people out of their money. It was pretty
he's
bad.
a bad man. He's a bad man.
It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Why was he doing that?
I don't know. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're literally like making it. You're shitting the bed right now.
Maybe it was like he got caught out on a scam like after the fact.
I don't think it was.
Why then? Oh my god.
Because like the whole thing, like they started gaining recognition between 2019 and this happened like mid 2021. So like
Money was running out.
Possible, but yeah. So they were about to release Teenage City Riot for The World Ends With You animation.
Hmm.
Literally like a week before the anime released, this all happened. And they were all like, Square was like, "Whoa, you can, nah, we ain't fucking touching that." Um, I
We got a new
think it
drummer. We
was
got a new drummer. He's not there. Couldn't they just get the one guy out and just?
well, so what happened, right? They kind of did, but it was so bad that their label company basically pulled all of their tracks for 6
That
months
is
of
not
everything. You could,
fair. That
I
is
know.
so not fair.
Um,
One person fucks up out of 7. That is not fair.
yeah. Um, oh, it's a subsidiary of Sony, so that makes sense. Um, so 6 months later, they did start to continue music. All the music videos were heavily edited to remove the drummer completely. It was so it
So
was
Sony being their labels kind of like the pot calling the kettle black, right?
yeah. Um, but yeah, so now where are we? I think as of 2024 October. So they lasted for another 3 years together. But now it's a solo project with just the lead vocalist. Um,
That's a shame.
Continuing the band, they all kind of left to pursue other ventures. Um, he has released a new song as of this year, which is the opening for Doctor Stone. Um,
Oh, so he's still pulling
yeah.
some clout.
So, and the whole reason I'm bringing this up is because Ali is collaborating with me and Robico to do a Jump MV that was supposed to be released last year for the series anniversary, so it's 5th year. Some reason I
Mm.
don't know why I can't find any other information on it. It was shelved, but it's being released in September this year for its 6th anniversary. Also,
Okay.
really just wanted to talk about that because I really liked Ali. The music was so cool and funky and fresh, funky fresh.
And that is such a terrible outcome.
It's fucking awful.
Hmm.
They had
We
such
lost
a
something.
like, yeah, because one dude fucked up. And honestly, if they hadn't have been made to go into that 6 month hiatus where they removed all their music, it probably would not have hit them that hard. I don't understand why they needed to do that.
These are the same companies that support pedophiles, and they can't cover up one little thing. Like they could have covered this over, right? They could have paid the right people like they normally do. He just chose not to.
Yeah, it seems like literally all of their contracts were cancelled.
Hmm. That's I think that's really insane that their contracts would be cancelled like that. That's not even big heat. Like the dude scammed some
No,
people.
like it was pretty shitty what he did, but yeah, it's not.
Yeah. It's
It
not enough
wasn't.
to end the
Yeah,
career of 7 people. It really isn't. And I think that they screwed up. These big corporates screwed up again. Oh, surprise. They have no idea what they're doing.
yeah.
They're back at it again.
So it looks like they kind of lost 3 members when that happened. Two left before everything. Yeah. Shitty.
Yeah.
Just really
It may
shitty.
have been falling apart beforehand, but it yeah, kind of sucks that they were on the precipice of becoming a massive band, and then it just got shelved.
I do wonder if there was something else going on there as to like why Sony was so quick to just go. Because I
Yeah,
mean, if they saw
yeah,
dollar
there must have
signs,
been something
who
else.
cares what the scandal is?
Yeah, they would have powered through. There must have been something else to it.
Yeah. I mean, shit. If manga companies can sweep under the rug massive like sexual assault allegation or scandals
Mm.
and pedophiles and everything else.
Surely enough, they can fix a little scam like that.
Yeah. Shit's fucked, yo.
Yep. Yep.
Um, let me palette cleanse us with some beautiful artwork. How's that sound?
Thank goodness. Because I'm sure there's more terrible stuff to come, right?
No, not really. Mostly just
Are
that,
you
I think.
sure? There is some pretty terrible news, but we can touch on that later.
I don't know what the news is. No more squeetles.
It's the Asano news, but
What?
you know that news. We'll
Why?
do some pretty we'll do some pretty covers first, and then we'll deal with that later.
Being chomped on.
Not in a good way.
This is Someone Hurts.
Why is she so tiny?
I don't know. Me and Roboco.
Oh, which cover is that? Covering, I wonder.
27. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Usually they do a like this is the old one, this is a new one rollout.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
What's
Oh,
that?
Kimi ni
What is that?
Todoke.
Yeah, what is
Oh, you
that?
don't know that one?
What's his English title?
Oh,
It looks really familiar.
yeah, it's a rom-com series from 2000s. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, From
You'll
Me to
find it.
You.
Yeah, that's the one. It's a good series. Very cute. Has anime.
That's what I thought.
Hmm.
The Fuko's favorite series in Undead Unluck is a parody of this. It's To You From Me.
Oh, so cute.
I was like, shit, that sounds really familiar.
I think it was one of those early series that sparked the opposites rom-com environment. Love it. I don't think I'd ever read the Robico series, but the covers are just so good.
They're pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Good lord. That's got to be
Gonna-
noise.
That is
Right?
nice.
Class 2B hero.
Have you read any more?
We've got something else here. I'm just going to ignore your question.
I read the first two and I was just like, okay, I know what this is about. And that was about it.
Yeah. I think One Piece is on break. Hang on.
That's right. He's allowed to have a week off.
No, he's not.
Are you actually think he's having a week off? Nah, he's not having a week off. He's doing some color
You know.
pages or some covers,
Yeah, that's right.
appearing somewhere, going to dinner with all his friends.
That's right. How dare. Let it go. You can close. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. That makes sense. We get a chapter next week, and then he's going on break, and then he's back again for the week. That's normal. Why are you reporting on this? Stop reporting on this.
Every 4 weeks, he has a week off. Just let him have a little bit of time.
It's not news. One Piece. Wait, what? Huh? What? No. Really? One Piece X Lego anime special. New
You haven't
visual.
seen this?
Nah.
It looks like the Netflix live action.
Yeah. Lego. So, but is it? I saw a little trailer thing before, but like, is it? I didn't realize it was getting a full special.
Yeah, it's getting a full thing.
That's crazy.
How many? Like, look at that. Do you think you would have ever seen that though? Lego One Piece Netflix. That's like they're slamming so many logos into the one space. Who else can we put in there? That's because it's a big old cash grab.
Yeah, you're right.
You know they love the money, and One Piece is the money. So, and Lego is the money. So it makes sense to do Lego and One Piece together.
I mean, the wackiness of it kind of lends itself to Lego.
Yeah, but Lego's also got its own particular flavor.
I don't think this doesn't need to exist.
But it does. And you know what? You'll watch it and you'll love it.
I don't know if I will.
I think you will.
This, on the other hand, is a puppet show. It's a One Piece puppet show.
I was about to say, I can see strings. What's going on there?
One Piece has released a special puppet show short, A Lazy Day in the Thousand Sunny. Series is commemorating its 29th anniversary. You can view it over here on the YouTubes.
This looks kind of cool. I will admit.
I think this is a cooler thing than the Lego thing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Look, Lego is kind of overdone now. Like in like
it did its
animated.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched Heroines yet?
Oh shit. Have you watched any more Ghost in the Shell yet?
Shut up.
Yeah. I don't need to. I've read it before.
Well, I will admit that it is very close to the original. They've done a bang up job.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
So episode 3 ties up the Puppet Master storyline and then gives you two little short snippets of just like day-to-day life of like the Fuchikoma. I keep going to call it the Tachikoma.
Yeah, Fuchikoma.
Fuchikoma. Where
Yeah,
they're kind of like having dreams
Fuchikoma
and
stuff.
talk
Yeah,
talking about AI uprising, and
I love their personalities. They're so good.
well, that's the first time that it's mentioned. Like, oh, why was I talking like the major? That was weird. And
It's good.
then the second part of the second half of that episode is them talking about the technology of how they make cyborgs and make the skin on the cyborgs, and human rights, and how can you actually prove you're a human if you've never seen your own brain. And Makoto being like, maybe the real me's dead and I'm literally just a copy. And I'm like, uh-oh, it's getting dark.
It explores a lot of that nature, but it explores it in a much lighter tone than the way Oshii did it
Oh,
in the
it was
film.
very fun and lighthearted because it was just three girls eating sundaes and having very like
deep conversations about id.
that, but it was very 80s light-hearted anime coded as well. Like everything was bright and colorful. They're eating like really cutesy sundaes, but the content, everything visually is either funny, cute, but like what they're talking about is really heavy, dark. It juxtaposes really
welcome
well.
to the element of what makes Ghost in the Shell Ghost in the Shell. And I feel like that's the element that's been missing for so long, is the fact that everything is meant to be round, cute, and funny with really heavy context.
Also, the W Catmouth makes so much appearances in this. It's so nice. I've missed that as like a staple in anime.
Yeah, it was such a big thing in that sort of 90s, 2000s sort of period, and then just disappeared. And then everything went really edgy and dark.
Yeah.
And then turned into whatever we got now. So, you know.
When was it first published again? Was it late 90s? No, yeah, it was 89.
Yeah, early 90s.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at it like of like all the hairstyles and stuff, and when they're like sitting around and like all their cyborgs and futuristic shit, I'm like, that is 80s.
And they got mullets.
Everything is 80s.
Yeah.
The robot lady they just fucking built is mullet.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a time capsule of really cool. And it also became quite the stylistic footprint for cyber related materials in the future. Like cyberpunk was it was late 80s when you had
like
the official genre kicked in, which was Neuromancer. But
83
published?
No, that was the Bruce Bethke coined the term in 1983 for his short story Cyberpunk. Neuromancer was William Gibson, 1984.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It became the main model for the genre, but there was one before it, which was a short story titled Cyberpunk.
We need to read that. Put it on the list.
On the list. There's also, I'm sure
curious.
there's a book. Hang on, maybe it was actually. Hang on, you continue your thing. I need to look something up real quick.
Oh well, the whole genre sort of stemmed into more of a darker sci-fi component, and when Ghost in the Shell sort of hit at that 89 period, the cyberpunk boom that happened from Gibson's material was starting to shrink down a little bit, and I think it just hit the right time where everything was starting to calm down, and then that hit, and then it's suddenly cyberpunk everywhere again, and then that started to shrink down, and then the Matrix hit, bang, 2000, and that concept of cyber kept pushing along. So it's kind of like just been pushing along with little, kicks from major entities and breakthroughs at each step. And 2044 was, of course, the next big step after that as well.
There's a book that I've seen at work called The Big Book of Cyberpunk Volume 1, which is various different artists. For some reason, yellow has been synonymous with cyberpunk the last few years.
Space Adventure Cobra. Yeah, you're referring to the color or the song?
The color.
Okay, sorry. It's neon. It's the cheapest to print neon color.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just easier to print than everything else.
Well, I mean, Cyberpunk 2077 chose yellow as well.
It's because of like police tape and warning tape and all those other things that are designed to, to warn you off something or to stand out in some way. So the color.
Oh yeah, shit. Even Neuromancer is yellowed. I wonder if that's the reason as well. Like, ooh. I wonder if that's the original cover.
Nah. Nope.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Because I mean, yeah, look at all this yellow. So much yellow.
Yeah. I think that's a more recent thing. Yellow.
Yeah, like the last 6 years, I reckon.
Like 2044 changed up the visual
77?
style a little bit. 77, sorry. Why do I think 44?
I don't know.
It sounds better. 2077, it changed up the visual style.
Well, yeah, it's also because I mean, like if I know they're not remotely the same universe or whatever, but like Gits was the distant future 2028. So it's another 50 years past that.
It's really bizarre because in hindsight, from the position we're sitting in now, we're like 50 years really isn't that long, is it? No. It's not enough
also,
to make those sort of advances.
Looks like the original. Oh, wow, that's awful. But I kind of love it. Boop. This one's my favorite. I like it.
Nice.
This is the original cover. I think this one's also coming up as one of the original covers. This one's fucking cool though.
Yeah, that's a way later one. That one.
Yeah. This one looks like the OG.
That
Well, that
looks
one.
like the OG. The weird thing is none of those covers capture what what the book's really like.
What?
I think I've got that one somewhere, which is the like
I
early 2000s release.
reckon
That
that
looks
one.
pretty. That looks pretty old school.
See, fucking yellow.
Yeah, but I bet you it's a later release.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying though. I don't know. Like, was it like CD Projekt Red's 2077? That's like had this weird yellow
I told you,
takeover of the cyberpunk.
2077 was the shift in visual style for cyberpunk.
Well, no, because you said 2044 and I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, shut up. Fuck you. This was the shift in visual style is 2077, and that's where everything became yellow and neon and all that sort of shit. That's where that kicked in. Like even fucking Matrix, they shifted in a different color zone and it didn't
Green.
represent. Yeah, it was like trying to do the whole in a computer kind of environment with that
Yeah.
color shift, but it just didn't come across the same way because the thing about cyberpunk is it was born in noir, and
Which is black.
noir is essentially a it's dark in content.
Yeah. I know you.
It's
I
just
know.
sci-fi noir, yeah. And so it sort of roots back to that old detective style storyline,
Hmm.
just with computers.
And computers
And
in your brain.
yeah, sort of for some people.
Transhumanism.
And man, you should actually you should listen to Neuromancer. I think you'd find it intriguing because it's written in a very aggressive style.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the language is so
Does Jeff
it's
Hayes
almost
narrate it?
it's no
I'm not
the cool thing
interested.
is the cool thing is you can get it narrated by the original author, but we're talking this is the old cassettes level. He recorded it in his mother's basement kind of material. Like it is so fascinating to listen to because it sounds like edgy
It's not a
teen
lot. There is
vocalization.
not a lot of authors that narrate their own series.
No. And this we've got to remember this was a long time ago. This is when if you wanted an audiobook, you had to go to the library and rent the cassette. That's how you got the audiobook. So
Or buy
it
like
was
an $80 cassette set.
if you could get your hands on it because it was not available commercially.
Really?
Yeah, it was only for libraries. It was only for the libraries.
Huh.
So yeah, you couldn't just go down to the shop and just buy an audiobook. That just didn't happen.
Well,
They'd look at you funny.
so I know it's dating me and it's a few like maybe a decade and a bit past when this
Yeah,
was.
showing you how
But
old
I
I
like
am.
I know. But I remember the Harry Potter books being available on CD, and even then they were like 4 or 5 CDs per book.
Yeah.
They were commercially available, so I just assumed.
Yeah, no, which makes sense because it was a very, very popular series,
Yeah.
and it was also narrated by Stephen Fry. So why wouldn't you want to
Uh,
listen to that?
I don't know if that version was. Could have
Well,
been.
why would you bother? If it's not Stephen Fry, you wouldn't bother. But yeah, this is like late 80s. We're talking. So it was something else. Something else. And I think
Oh, they were on cassette.
things they were on cassette. There you go.
99. Yeah. Oh, what? It was bridging, so it was cassette and disc.
Yeah. And disc at the same time. Weird times, man. They were weird times. You walk into a record store and not see a record on the shelf. You'd see CDs and cassettes at the same time. And it was fascinating. It was cool.
Interesting. So there was actually two distinct versions. Fry did do the UK version, and Jim Dale, whoever that is, did the US version, and both had their. I mean, you've got Stephen Fry with his soothing dulcet tones, while the other version was like more high energy with distinct character voice acting. Where the
I'm
other
good.
one is just like having your dad read you a bedtime story and he's British.
Oh God, I wish Stephen Fry was my dad. Sorry, I love that guy. He's so good.
Your
There's so
dad
many
or Steven?
things. Stephen Fry. No, it's I've listened to him on a few books and a few podcasts because he does a
Yeah.
podcast as well.
Dude, we did
Good.
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, he did the first book, didn't he?
Yeah, and then the fucking actor for Arthur Dent from the movie does the other four, and it took me to book 5 to realize that it was fucking him.
He's not just Arthur Dent, though, is he? He's not just Arthur Dent.
He's everyone in the book, but
But
he's also Bilbo Baggins and Watson, a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah,
he's big actor man. I actually haven't seen The Hobbit or Sherlock Holmes that he was in.
He's not Bilbo though.
Yeah, he is. He most certainly is, Logan.
One second. Continue with
weirdly enough, I had this same argument with Jack. And then I was like, here you go. Here's the credits. So it's fine. We can wait.
Yeah. No, you keep going.
All right.
With
Money Forest by Kyohei Kawara has ended with chapter 28. I don't think either of us actually kept up with this one at all. Magical Girl and the Narco Wars by Yu Nomiya and Meiji Meru has ended with chapter 31. That's this one. Whoops. D. Greyman will be absent from the upcoming Jump Square Rise 2026 due to the mangaka's poor health, which is pretty standard for D. Greyman. Series is scheduled to resume in Jump 2026 autumn, out in October. Jump Festa 2027 will be held December 19th and 20th this year. Mira Kujo, mangaka of Blue Box, has apologized and asked readers to purchase the upcoming made-to-order Weekly Shonen Jump issue 33. She hopes that those upset about not being able to read the final chapter of the series can feel relieved, and strongly condemns scalpers. Oh shit! That's fucking rough. I didn't even consider that. The ending of Blue Box uh coincided with the scalping situation.
Oh, that is horrible.
That's so bad.
Scalpers, you are bad people.
Yeah, shit. So yeah, they're doing a upcoming made to order so you can get it. I like that. That's good. Good on Shonen Jump. That's
Okay.
fucked. I didn't even. Yeah, that
They
didn't
got it.
occur to me.
They're gonna have to stop. They're gonna have to stop doing stuff like that. They can't do it anymore. It's been ruined for everyone because of scalpers.
See, that's the thing though, because that just means that the scalpers kind of won. It's not what they
No,
were
they
intending,
didn't.
but like they fucked it over for everyone. We can't let them fuck it over for everybody.
No, the
Just
only
have fucking just put purchase
they
cards in place.
they flooded the market with a card that is in the most popular comic book in Japan, and they still had scalpers.
Put limit purchases on these books.
They shouldn't have to.
I'm aware,
Like
but that's how you stop
people should be
scalpers.
coming in and buying one book. If they're buying more than one book, you look at them funny and you go, "Why are you buying more than one book?" You shouldn't need a limit purchase. You should be able to use your fucking head and just go, "This guy is a bad guy. Don't let him buy it."
That's a limit purchase, Logan.
Yeah, but you don't need to actually put the limit purchase in. It sounds dumb. It sounds dumb having to put that in because people can't use their
Can't buy
head.
more than 3. Done. I mean, it's the same thing that
Can't
they're
buy more
doing,
than
having to do
one.
with Pokemon cards now, where they don't have they will
They're all
unseal the
behind the counter.
box. Well, that too.
Yeah.
And yeah, in America they're literally like getting the plastic wrapping and taking it off, and people are fucking losing their shit. Well, it's the scalpers only, really. It's the scalpers that are
Yeah,
losing their
because
shit.
everybody else doesn't care because they just want a
They're like, what
box.
are you doing? No, you can't do that. I don't maybe I
Or
want to
actually,
speak to the manager.
you know what? You know what? You've done one step that then I don't have to do the plastic unwrapping. I don't have to get rid of the plastic now. This is good. I love this.
Yeah.
It's one less thing to deal with.
It's literally just like, yeah, I mean, you know why, but anyway.
Yeah.
We do have a new series actually dropped on Manga Plus. Get them Dragon Balls. It's not Dragon
Was
Ball. It's this one. Actually, there's two. I forgot. I didn't get a chance to read either of them because
oh
I'm a
wow,
piece of shit.
I missed this one.
So this one is called Baby Road Trippers. Um, in quotations, Manga Plus. Well, actually, there's also like 20 chapters immediately. It's one of those ones. Well, what?
Yeah.
I don't know what magazine that is. Ultra Jump. One moment. Translate. Ultra Go Care. I don't think that's what it translates to. Ultra Jana. It's literally Ultra Jump. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of that magazine before. I find school kind of stifling. Fuji Yonagai is a high school girl who struggles to fit in with her class and finds school to be a bit stifling. Fuji has been car camping in her backyard as a way to unwind, but after her encounter with Asahi Ichinose, an extroverted girl from the same school who happens to have a driver's license, her days are suddenly filled with new possibilities. High school girls meet car camping, special coming of age outdoor girls story, all connected by cars.
This would have been a great start to a horror series, but clearly not going to head down that path.
I feel like this is Yuri bait.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's also another one, which is it a Manga Plus title? No, this is in the main magazine. This is called Soon You'll Paint Your Heart Out. Arai Aikawa is a manga artist grinding away to make a living. Her childhood friend
Yeah.
Hinaki is a few years younger and used to be her art student. One day, after hearing that Hinaki is facing financial troubles and was on the verge of giving up art university, Irie proposes the absurd idea of living together. There's just one problem. Irie has a certain secret she's been hiding from everyone around her. And there's also
Not
four
really.
chapters, four chapters dumped on this as well. You
I
mean not really?
read the first one. I read the first one.
Yeah.
It's well, her secret is that she draws manga.
Oh, right.
Wow. Okay. So
Is it
she doesn't
spicy
just
manga?
draw. Yeah. No. It's one step further.
What do you mean it's one
Super
step
spicy.
further?
It's super spicy manga.
Yeah,
She draws hentai. She draws hentai.
that's spicy manga.
I don't know. I always classify spicy to be that in between point.
No. Okay,
The
let me
R-rated
clarify.
spice, not the X-rated
Yes.
spice.
Let me clarify because I suppose so the romance section in most bookstores or just romance books in general have a spice rating. So
Yeah.
I guess there is like a scale, but I mean even on the low end of the spice rating, it's not for kids. It's basically porn. It's just it doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of it, or it's basically vanilla porn.
Or it's very light on description.
Still talking about it in gratuitous detail, but it's just for one chapter, not the entire book.
All about those banana organs.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's cutesy. It was cutesy. It's kind of it's a little bit gross because she was his teacher, his art teacher when he was like a little kid, and he's super obsessed with her because of that
But hang
whole
on. It
structure.
says her
And
childhood friend.
yeah, so she's in uni, right,
Yeah. Yeah.
doing art,
Yeah.
and she's like what first year or second year, so she'd be like 18, 19,
Sure.
which means he's like 15, maybe 16. He looks like
I
he's
don't know.
15.
I'm just going off the description. It just says her childhood friend.
Yeah, no,
You're the
if you
one
read
that's
the
read
book.
a little bit
Yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah. If
Yeah.
you read the book, it is borderline iffy. Um,
Ah, yeah.
I don't know. It's drawn out as a cutesy thing, but it makes me feel uneasy because I'm an old man, and reading something like this, I just feels kind of gross.
He doesn't help that yeah, he's drawn looking real young.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and he's classified as like a genius, and they're looking to skip him grades and shit like that. And I'm like, how young is this kid?
Oh. So it's her mentor's grandson.
Yeah,
That's super incestuous.
I I wouldn't say incestuous. They're not
No,
related,
you know what I mean. You know
but
what I mean.
it's very what's the other
Yeah.
word? Groomy.
Eh,
Like it's unintentional
is
grooming. Like
it?
she has no interest, but it's got vibes. Like the parents are all pushing for it, so it's got vibes behind it.
Weird arranged marriage type shenanigans.
Yeah, 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 and forcing them to live together and shit like that because
Oh
stuff's gonna.
yeah. Nah, dude, she's 24. It
Oh
states it in the first chapter.
yeah. See, I told you
Um
I read and look at those air quotes. I read the first chapter, um, which means I sort of flicked through it and it made me feel a little uneasy.
is that how he is now? Hang on. I'm just skipping through it myself. Never mind. She's 27.
What?
Whoa, okay. He aged up a bit. Yeah, because it has like a bit of a time skip. Like he looks like a baby. Um, he's first year high schooler. So yeah,
15.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so he's 17 and she's 27 when it starts to like fully kick off.
Oof.
2 years later, 27, and then he arrives on her doorstep, like aging up considerably in that two
He's
years.
what? He's how old is he?
I'm assuming 17 because you said 14 right ish at being where is it? Here. First year high school student. And then from what I can tell,
Couple of years.
hang on. So here, hang on.
Wait, like the fact is, we're gonna read through this properly to look at the details because
Yeah, okay. So
the whole thing
she's
just made me feel uneasy.
yeah, so she's 10 years older than him.
Yeah, and you know what? The fact that she's a hentai artist takes a massive back burner. Like I'm like that. I don't even care about that. That doesn't really affect the plot at all, except she's trying to hide it from her family. That's the only component. I'm more concerned for the fact that she's just groomed some kid that's about to live in her house.
But it's only grooming if there's intent. Am I wrong?
Living a celibate life until you take his virginity.
Oh shit! I didn't even read the thing that's on the page right there. Shit. Well, done fucked
Yeah.
myself, didn't I? But no, I will stand by my point. It's only grooming if there's intent, and there's clearly intent.
Well, there is now. Yeah. Yeah, you missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
He has not become a fully grown man. He's 17. He's a child.
Yeah. Physically, maybe. Mentally, definitely not.
Or maybe
Yeah.
she is very childish in mentality. Anyway,
Well, at least she is acknowledging that she's his guardian and their relationship changing is out of the question.
until
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
It's a weird little trend now, both with this and Chrysalis Heart.
Yeah, kind of similar, aren't they, in vibes? I wonder if this comes in line with the sorry, I sent you a video just like super recently with
Actually,
Atomo Katsuhiro. It's an interview with the mangaka for Akira. And he talks about how all the new manga artists are just really artists and the stories are 100% driven by the editors and they have no creative freedom over what they really produce and they're pushed and pulled in the
uh,
direction that they're told to do and nobody fights back against the editors because they just get cancelled ASAP. So he's like, all these kids don't have any freedom over what they do anymore, and they need to get away from these big companies, essentially, is what he was saying, because they're ruining the platform. Once upon a time, he said, once upon a time, you fought with your editor. You didn't agree to everything they said.
yeah.
So I wonder if all these stories cropping up are because editors
Hmm.
think this shit.
This is the comment section is swinging violently.
Yep.
Another peak romance on a Wednesday. What a time to be alive. She's 27 and he was in his first year of high school. This should not be a romance series.
Mm.
It should have been me, not him. Well, actually, maybe.
Mhm.
Depending on how old you are. Grooming is
Grooming is
bad.
bad.
Ew, what the fuck? How the hell did Manga Plus also apparently this is got like 27 chapters. It started around the same time as Goodbye My Idol.
Okay.
Um Absolutely disgusting. Oh, there's AI translation in this as well.
Oh yeah, it did say that on the first page. CC Intelligence or something like that is done by.
Gross. See, I don't know if that says more about me than it does anything else, but I find that the most disgusting thing about this than anything else, the grooming aside, using fucking AI to translate and let up. Nah, I'm done.
Mm, yep.
Yeah.
It's new for me, dog.
Hate the plot, but the art is cute. Reverse the
Yeah.
roles in its typical hentai plot. Weird
Yeah.
premise. Weird premise. Okay, buddy. Clearly, you weren't neglected as a child. What?
It's a little confusing. Anyway.
I have already I already followed Chrysalis Heart. Please don't make me read any more morally dubious stories. The Japanese stay inventing new ways to groom kids. Yeah.
Yeah, this is iffy. I'm glad I'm not the only one who felt this way. Like when I was reading, I'm like, is this like, I know they do a lot of stories like this, but this one felt really forced in a way.
Icky.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. So it's a big no for me on this one. They're right though. The art style is cute. I'll give
I
it
like
that.
this one though. I like this one. This one's cool.
The one that I still haven't looked at yet.
Dude, you were a disappointment to me.
I know. Every week. Please be Yuri.
Told you it's Yuri bait.
Okay. So Ultra do JoJo's and a few others. I think
Ultra Jump.
Yeah, Ultra Jump do
Bug Ego.
Oh, Bug Ego. Okay.
I think you're right though. I think that's also JoJo's, I think. It's hard to tell on here.
Yeah, I know. They got so many freaking lines. It's outrageous.
I don't think any JoJo's are available in browser. Oh, no, I tell a lie. No, it's the main label.
Well, it is. Would be now.
But it's not a weekly series, is it?
Don't know. I haven't read it since the very first arc, which apparently is the worst one because it's got nothing to do with the others.
I mean,
I really enjoyed the first one. Yeah, I know, but I really enjoyed the first one because it was just a fun fantasy story, and so much of it was just over the top ridiculous.
I prefer part 2. Part 2 is my favorite. I only got halfway through part 3, so part 2 is fucking awesome though. You'll love part 2.
I did start part 2, and then I was like, this is too different to the first one. So maybe I can go back now. Maybe I can go back now and read part 2 because
oh dude, just watch part 2.
Disconnected. Yeah, I could do that too.
It's a great anime. Shoto Kono, winner of Jump Plus Series Grand Prix 2025, is looking for assistance.
So
he won the award for the Nightmare of Space Freighter.
Ojeva Negra.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
And in line with the thing that you were saying about live action series, Summertime Rendering's getting a live action film adaptation.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yes, but stop it. Don't. I'm looking at you right now. I don't need any more live action. Stop it.
Yeah, I know you don't need it, but someone somewhere does.
No one needs it.
There is someone in this world that has watched that original Avatar film and gone, this is everything to me.
Fucking stop it. Culture yourself. Drawings are okay to consume as medium. Whatever, I don't care. Fucking
Medium. Nom 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 nom. Broken him with live action.
Don't get it.
I don't know. It could be good.
Yeah, because the source material is amazing.
And it's relatively short, so
Was it like 25 episode anime?
it was a single season, I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't mean anything anymore because that could be 12 episodes.
No, 24 is a single season.
No, not anymore.
Say what you will. 24 episodes is a single
will.
season.
Well, they're trying to change. They've changed that for quite a while, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're an old man now.
I am. And I'm stuck in my way. Why does the manga look like it's straight out of the early 2000s? When was it published?
22.
I feel like it's, yeah, I was going to say 22. That's weird.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait, no, that's when the anime started.
Yeah.
2017.
Okay. Wow, that's a big
Also,
gap.
also that's anime, not manga, because the manga looks different.
That's the anime?
Yeah.
Anime doesn't look like that though.
It does.
Am I getting it mixed up with something else?
Uno momento, por favor. Helps if I can spell.
Which one was summertime rendering again?
There's the time loop.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, the manga looks way different.
Way different.
Okay.
Even like towards the end, like the final volume.
They look so much older. What the hell?
Such a good time travel series. Ah, so good. Only 13 volumes. That's nice. Nice and short.
13 should be where it's at. Anything more than that, you start to feel stretched. I think even 13 is pretty long for a time travel.
Yeah.
Environment. Nice advertisement.
That's what it's advertising.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks kind of cool, actually.
It kind of does, I'm not gonna lie. How many volumes was Soul Eater? It was like 20 something? Yeah, 25. What was the production length on Soul Eater?
I don't know if it gives you that kind of data.
I can find it.
2020, 2004 completed. Location. So when did it start?
You went for 9 years. That makes sense because yeah, it was like 100 and it was like 100 and something chapters.
120, 130.
113.
Yep. It's the golden point. It's where all of them should stop.
I did kind of know that because I was working it out. Because I'm almost finished watching it. We'll rewatching it. Huh. Okubo did the character designs for Bravely Default and Bravely Second.
Really?
Apparently.
Different?
He also created some artworks for the video game Lord of Vermilion. That sounds really familiar, but I don't know if I know what that is.
Yeah, not familiar with that one.
So he literally had like a year off from not even really. Yeah, he kind of had a year off from Soul Eater because he did Soul Eater Not kind of towards the end of Soul Eater, overlapping, and then like went straight into Fire Force.
Soul Eater Not is such a contrast.
Yeah.
Did you watch the anime for it?
4 volumes. No, I haven't seen anything from Soul Eater Not.
Yeah, it's cute.
Holy shit, there's a lot of contributing artists for Lord of Vermilion. I am getting wildly distracted now. Is it a TCG?
What?
There's an anime.
Anime
like
of a TCG.
I feel like I've just fallen down a weird rabbit hole. It's an arcade game? Something to do with Final Fantasy, apparently.
Lord of Vermilion, the Crimson King. Is that the one?
That's the anime. It's an arcade-based fantasy collectible card game developed by Think Garage and distributed by Square, in which players control combat cards in arcade play surface. Yeah, okay. Don't care. I'm done. Peacing out. Rabbit hole ended. Ceasing. Fire Force had fucking hell. 302 chapters.
Double length.
Yeah, but only 10 more volumes. Confusing. Anyway, do you have any news? Because that's pretty much everything that I had lined up.
Yeah, I was gonna do the Asano news, wasn't I?
What Asano news? I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm scared now.
Mr. Lord of Depression has officially put his new manga on hiatus. What's it called again?
Mujina Into the Deep.
Yeah, Mujina Into the Deep. He's put it onto hiatus until the editors come to the table and allow mangakas to use AI.
What?
Mm-hmm. He is pro AI.
Fucking why? What?
Because he's a lazy prick and he doesn't want to do his own work. That's all I can think. He's like, he already uses photos for his background. So why is he being a lazy dick and just not doing the work? It's actually really frustrating watching this sort of unravel as a lot of creators are going, well, why can't I use AI? It's just another tool, right? I'm like, no, it's not just another tool. It's not. It's like if you filled a paintbrush with all the same paint techniques of every other artist across the world and you painted a painting with it with no skill. It's really hard to explain to people, isn't it? Anybody who is like deep set into the idea that the only reason you're fighting against AI is because you're a gatekeeper.
Okay, hang on. Admittedly, this is an AI overview as well because I just did a fucking YouTube research.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking everywhere, man. You can't escape it. It's bullshit.
Yeah, you can. You can. You can
Um,
turn it off, man. You can get rid
you
of it.
can?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's probably
I've
fucking hidden behind
completely
four
killed it from
different.
my computer. Doesn't
Manga
exist on
creator
mine.
Ino Asano put his series Mujina Into the Deep on hiatus until 2027 due to industry restrictions on generative AI. He believes AI tools can greatly improve workflow speeds and image quality for 3D backgrounds, but current professional publishing rules prohibit their use. So
Mhm.
it is a little bit more specific than just in general, but it's still, yeah.
He wants to use it for backgrounds. But my issue is, Asano's, where do those backgrounds come from?
Yeah.
Where are they coming from? Because he clearly does not understand what generative AI is. He thinks it just comes
Mm.
from what? This computer just thinks up the information? No, it comes from a pool, a resource, a material. And if he wants to get his own AI, and I look, this is my perception of this. The generative AI that's currently available, such as ChatGPT and Grok and all that sort of stuff, rubbish, absolute garbage. Nobody should touch them because it gives you nothing but false information. It's a real pain in the ass, and it is the bane
Also,
of my
quick
very
caveat:
existence.
none of these are AI. They are LLMs. It's a fucking
It's a
branding.
marketing,
To be
yeah.
clear,
It's
yeah.
AI TM. You got a little TM in the top corner there because it's a trademark. It's not a true AI. So you can get personal LLMs. You can
What was that?
so
Sorry.
you can get personal LLMs. Um, PewDiePie, the
Hmm.
YouTube guy. He recently released a open source private LLM. So you download it and you train it with your material. Everything is closed. It doesn't connect to the internet. It only accesses your information.
Oh,
Yeah,
apparently he uses 3D software like Blender and Unreal Engine before writing the story to make his environments. I thought they were pictures.
I thought he used photographs too.
Huh.
That seems like a lot of work, bro. You're putting in too much effort there.
Literally just go outside. Take a photo.
Take a photo. Who you talking about again? I don't think that guy's seen daylight for a while. It's
Hmm.
there are so many different ways you can do this. I saw a comic artist using the Sims 4 as a background tool
That's
because they
fucking
would
wild.
build environments in there and then they drop down in the camera and they just take screenshots and use them as their layout essentially. Like that would be so much quicker than trying to generate your own material.
That's crazy.
And do you know what's really disgusting? You don't
I'm sure you
see
can tell me.
you don't see this in American comics. They're not doing generative AI backgrounds in American comics. They're not even using photo references in American comics. They're actually hand drawing everything still.
Are you sure?
Vast majority, yeah. Like
I
there are
mean,
still
I would.
people out there.
I
Anywhere you go.
obviously the vast majority of manga is still that way too, because
Yeah.
Inuasano stopped from doing this.
Well, that's not entirely true because a lot of manga artists use 3D backgrounds.
Oh,
It's,
right.
it's
That's what you
embedded
meant.
in
Yep.
the tools that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
use.
yeah, yeah.
Also, a lot of European artists and stuff, they're still drawing tradition. It's still a relevant thing. And look, with one guy going, I'm not doing anything until they change the rules. It's not going to change the rules.
Mm.
They're not going to change the rules just for him. He's big, but he's not big enough to pull that off.
Strange. Okay, so according to this video that I quickly saw, yeah, he uses photographs, Blender, and Unreal Engine. So he uses a combination.
Does he not just have an assistant like everybody else?
So strange.
I don't know. It's clearly a very personal opinion because between him and the Gantz guy, they're kind of pushing for AI quite a lot, and I feel like it's because they've kind of lost the drive for something,
Mm,
or they feel like they're wasting time on doing things like backgrounds. And if you feel like you're wasting time on backgrounds, it's probably got something to do with your composition and the way you're drawing things. How about you tighten up your camera work, or you make things more interesting? I don't know.
Or maybe you just don't need that many detailed backgrounds on every single fucking page.
Yep. There's plenty
Like,
of
don't get me
artists out
wrong.
there who don't even draw a background on 60% of their panels.
Don't get me wrong. Fucking love Ino Asano's work. Um, but Jesus Christ, my dude, if it's killing you that much that you need to use AI, cut back on your fucking backgrounds.
Nobody's going to care.
Like, do one big pretty one as like an establishing shot, and then, like you said, 60% of the book, no backgrounds.
Yeah, don't need them.
Work smarter, not harder. But don't work lazy.
Yeah.
Mm. Besides, he's already on like an irregular monthly longer chapter cycle anyway, similar to Trojan X.
Yeah, he just releases
Speaking
when he wants to.
speaking of the fucking goat,
Yeah.
Ishida doesn't use Blender photography and Unreal Engine to make his backgrounds. He just draws it like a pro. Sorry, pardon me.
But he takes his time. He does it. He releases when he wants to, and he's got the clout to do it. And Asano has that clout too, but he just clearly doesn't utilize it.
It's really disappointed me.
Sorry, I thought you might have seen that already. It was from a couple of days
No.
ago.
Yeah.
That he fixed that. But there
Yeah.
is quite a lot of the older mangaka coming out as well and going, all these young kids don't seem to understand how this works.
AI or
I just in a lot of other contexts as well. Like they're complaining that there's a lot of repetition in the market and nobody is willing to challenge the status quo essentially. So everything feels cookie cut at the moment. They're starting to Disneyfy a little bit.
I don't blame him. I think he's right. He's a talented artist. He knows better than anyone opposing to his opinion.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry, to he knows better than anyone opposing to his option.
Does he? He has
Mm.
his opinion, and that's all that matters. So everybody has their own opinions. I draw
I mean,
backgrounds when they're necessary, and that's it.
there's a lot of kickback from this comment.
No doubt. And I feel like, unfortunately,
Okay, no,
Asano,
art is already stealing and reusing someone else's work to begin with, just made by your own hands.
that's coming from someone who doesn't know anything about art.
Many years of experience in honing your craft definitely does. Like, what the fuck do you mean? The internet was a mistake.
You know what? You know what? So when they develop exoskeletons for your legs that can make you run faster than a 100-meter sprinter, can I enter the Olympics?
And he is right. He is already using other tech to make his manga, and it looks gorgeous. I literally challenged the drawing pros to show me backgrounds more impressive than what he creates with Blender in his latest works.
Someone's clearly not reading Dan to Dan.
Blender still takes knowledge of the tool and skill.
It's still it's still skill, it's still a tool, it's still time. And this is what Asano was saying, is that if he doesn't have to do that, he can get more done quicker. And what he classifies as higher quality, but I can guarantee you right now, Asano, it's not at that point. It can't produce quality yet. Despite what people say, I can spot AI from a mile away, only because I see so much of it. The quality is by far from being perfect.
I'm sick of this take of people talking about AI like it's the improvement from the horse and carriage to the car. I swear. If you live your life trying to ignore advancements all your life,
it's not
an
an advancement. Holy shit, it's not an advancement. It is just a really fast search engine. And it's not even a good one.
Yep. And not only that, you'll start to lose skills. You will start to lose intelligence because you're offloading cognitive thought.
Happening. It's already happening.
Yep. Like
we
shit.
Stupider by the day.
30, 40 years ago, people would have to memorize phone numbers or have them in phone books.
You still
Seriously,
do.
though. How many phone numbers do you know off the top of your head?
3.
All of mine are kept in my brick, my magic rock.
Sorry, I come from a generation where you need to at least know some phone numbers.
Yeah, I know a couple, but like most of them are in here, and I press a button and it calls them for me.
Yeah, and how often do you press that button?
I don't call
so it's always the same people. Yeah, exactly. It's the same people every time. So you know those numbers already. I get what you mean. Like there is an evolution of technology, and there is always, and I hate this. People keep comparing it to shifting from physical medium to digital medium, and going, "Oh, it's just like that." Like, no, it's not. It's nothing like that. Because digital art is still art. It's just a different paintbrush. Oh, but AI is just a different. No, it's not. It's someone else's paintbrush. Fucking, I'm tired of it, man. And just to hear someone like Asano say that they support it, just it does infuriate me a little bit. Such a pain. It's not going anywhere either. Like AI is literally the end of civilization in its current form. If people support this and it pushes forwards, everything ends from this. This is the beginning point of the end. As depressing as that sounds.
So apparently he said at some point, I do use AI for some texture materials that don't serve as the main object of the image, like 3D city billboards or room posters, but all the characters are hand drawn and the backgrounds are also processed into illustrations from 3D rendered images. I think this approach will remain unchanged for a while.
But that's his this is his opinion and how he works. It's just a baby having a cry because he doesn't get to use the thing that he wants to use.
Yeah.
But they've got to keep a blanket rule in here. If they let one in, they all come in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all these his film festivals let in AI films in as well.
What?
Yeah. There's been a couple of film festivals where they've let AI films come in. Nobody goes and watches them, but they're there.
Hmm.
But we've gotten wildly off topic. Did we have more news?
No.
No. Just have to end on the sad topic. I've sent you
It's
down an
crazy.
Asano rabbit hole, haven't I?
Yeah, I'm looking on his Twitter at the moment. It's just crazy to think that he's literally out here building fucking open world games, essentially, and just to draw manga.
Yeah, he is overdoing it.
No wonder this dumbass wants to use fucking AI. He's literally a one man game studio.
Why is he working so hard at doing 3D environments? I know sometimes backgrounds can take a little bit of time, but once you get your head around perspective, it works pretty easily.
I guess the idea is make a whole bunch and then you can just drag and drop them in multiple different books.
Yeah, you can definitely do that too.
Oh fuck! You know what wouldn't be a terrible idea? Is if he like compiled this into like a set of assets that he could then sell to other people, but then everyone's art backgrounds are gonna all look the same. So I mean, it's kind of
Well, Clip
I don't know.
Studio already does this. Clip has a
True.
whole bunch of pre-rendered environments that you can use to do this sort of stuff. If you want your backgrounds to have that cookie cutter feel. I don't know, man. All this is going to do is just make
Oh
the guy.
yeah! Wow, that's Mujina. Like I recognize this spot specifically. Like that's the apartment where they live.
Which realistically would make things pretty easy if he built a room and then he could just use that room for all the backgrounds. Does sort of cut down on time.
But the motherfucker still has to build all this.
Yep. You got to spend time on it one way or the other. Time has to be spent.
That's what I'm saying. Does it really cut down on time?
Over time, yes. Straight away, no. But give it 6 months, yes, cuts down on
Yeah, I
time.
suppose. And I mean, if
Especially
he
if it's a
has actually
repetitive
got
background.
and if he's got like an assistant working on this while he's working on putting characters into
Hell yeah.
settings that he's already done.
This thing hiring a
Fuck
3D background
hell.
artist.
Dude, are you serious? Man over here has built a fucking city in Blender.
Yeah. Yeah. I do see a bit of that now and then. But let him look, whatever. Let him die in his grave.
I spent a month creating a rural town in 3D just to draw a one-shot manga. I haven't even finished a single page of the manuscript yet.
Then why?
I think this dude just really. I think he just really likes playing around with Blender and Unreal.
This is a guy who spends 3 days customizing his character before he plays the game. You know the type.
Yeah, I'm that type. There we go. 3 hours done in my gaming session. Time to play the game.
Ew, I don't even like this game.
And it's first person, so you never see the character at all. Oh shit, I'm sorry. You guys couldn't see any of that. I thought I was sharing this screen. My bad. Hang on. So this is the Mujina one that I was talking about. Like this is what he's done. And like what I was saying before, this here that he's showing off, that's the apartment that they live in. Let me just skip ahead because it's basically this is what he's built.
Why would he want to give that up?
This is the one that he was talking about for the rural town 3D project that he hasn't done a thing for yet. Just spent a month creating this.
I think this guy just really likes making environments, which is fine.
But then he wants to offload that to AI.
He literally wants to offload the thing that he clearly enjoys doing. That's pretty confusing. Like on one side, he's complaining that it takes really long to do. And on the other side, you wouldn't do all this for no reason. Isano, AI can't do what you're doing. It can't do this. Is that what he thinks AI can do?
I don't know, man. I'm very confused and a bit. I'm hoping there's like something lost in translation here.
I hope so too, because
I hope that they're two separate things. Like he's taking a hiatus. I don't know. This could just be me hoping, sucking down on cope.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
Also, Asano, not all backgrounds have to be super detailed. They can be pretty loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Since unless the city itself is a character, which can happen on some levels. Tekon Kincrete, the city is a part of the character, and there's so much detail in those backgrounds. Every sign is hand drawn, and every piece of crap on the ground is hand drawn. Not spectacularly detailed, but it's all there, and it's all a part of the city.
I want to elaborate or just define, like, I don't think it necessarily devalues what he's done at all, but I do feel like it has taken a little bit of the magic out that I now know that he doesn't like hand draw everything. And I did kind of know that he didn't do that with a lot of the backgrounds, but I didn't realize he was using Blender and Unreal to make like full 3D fucking cities.
But that's a testament to his level of detail he's done on those 3D cities. That
That is
you
true.
thought
Yeah.
that they were photos. Like he's put a lot of effort into those.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I like that he's done that. Keep doing it.
But AI is not going to do that.
No, he could definitely make a lot of money off the assets on that.
Although, from what it sounds like, what did it say up here? He buys a lot of the assets that he can. Over 90% of the backgrounds, whether outdoor or indoor, have been created in 3D. Modeling is done using Blender. Placement in Unreal Engine. For assets, I buy what can be bought. What doesn't exist, I make myself.
Okay. I wonder. I was like, wonder why he loads it into Unreal Engine, but he uses it as a live viewing screen.
I don't know what that means.
It's so he can screen capture. So he loads it basically as a game.
Right. Yeah.
And screen cap the image instead of having to render it out.
Yeah, I get it.
Man, they make the process so fast. Anyway. Trying to decipher what he is thinking without him being in the room is near impossible.
Yeah.
So
we should wrap this up.
We've flown off on another tangent.
We did. And it's like nearly 11 o'clock again.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you for joining us for our bullshit. Wait, that's the wrong one. There we are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things. Join us every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time until it's not, but we'll tell you before it's not. So just join us every week until we tell you not to.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it does. You got anything else to say? You want to say anything else?
Yeah, I'm all good now. I've had my little vent.
Yeah. Go listen to Dungeon Crawler Call. AI can't do that shit either. Unless
Jeff is
it's the AI that's in that book. That AI is true AI. That AI scares me more than the current AI that we're dealing with today does.
That AI technically isn't AI.
No, it's not. You're right. But you don't know how right you are yet, so...
They've kind of given a pretty solid explanation of what's happening there.
I'm going to pick your brain in a minute. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. Goodbye. Shit, end the stream.